In this video, I'm going to give you my #1 tip to activate your quads in an instant. I'm Gavin. I've gone through 8 knee surgeries over the last sort of 15 to 20 years. I call New Zealand's only fitness studio for people over the age of 40. And many of those people have really bad knees. And one of the best ways to improve your knee pain, whether it be through surgery or arthritis or osteoporosis, is to simply activate the quads and build up that quad strength. But a lot of people really struggle to do that. So the muscle that's responsible for actually keeping your knee pain sort of at bay, right, is the inside quad, the muscle called the VMO that lies on the inside of your knee. And that is responsible for the main driver to extend your knee that way. And the problem is, and the problem I found and what I see with my clients as well, is that this is one of the fastest declining muscles in the kind of body, and it takes a long time to get that back. And even now, after all these years, this quad is a little bit smaller than this quad, but I have done a lot of work and I've actually been able to activate it and strengthen it. And now I'm able to do so many things like, running triathlons and all sorts of cool stuff like that. And I have zero knee pain these days. So the #1 trick that you need to be aware of is the external rotation of your legs. This plays a huge part in activation of those quad muscles. This is pretty cool. And you can do this with me as well, so you can feel it instantly as well. I want you to stand forward with your feet facing forward. I want you to straighten your knees, okay? It's a bit of a weird feeling. But what I want you to do is think about pushing your knee back as far as you can go, and you can feel the muscles tighten up on the front of your leg. That is quad activation. However, if you do this one little thing, turn out your toes like a pigeon. Bring your feet a little bit closer together. Now tighten the knees the same way and push the knees backwards. You will immediately feel this quad muscle light up. It is so cool. It's instant, right? And if you can't, then practice it a little bit and you will feel it tighten up. And it tightens up way more than if your feet are parallel. So now you understand that activation tip. What I want you to do is practice it, okay? So do it with me. You're going to pigeon out your toes a little bit. You're going to squeeze your knees together and you're going to count to 15 seconds, all right? And you're going to keep that tight on there. And what you'll feel is, you'll feel this sort of rising sort of burn and tension in the muscle as it comes up, okay? Now you're activating your quads. And you may feel it at different parts, but that's okay. But I start to feel it right on the inside there, which is amazing. And once you've done that a couple of times, you've activated your quad. You now know what it feels like. And that is the key thing. Understanding your mind-muscle connection. Now what we're going to do, we're going to take you over to a wall and we're going to actually work on the strength part of this exercise. Now why are we choosing a wall? Well, this exercise is called a wall sit. And this is one of the best exercises, apart from cycling by the way, which is another video, on how to actually strengthen your quad muscles. A lot of people with knee pain struggle with knee bend. So certain parts of the squat, up and down, okay, it hurts, it catches, really unpleasant. But this way, when you use a static hold, it's called an isometric hold. And an isometric hold can build a lot of strength very quickly. It is one of the best ways to just increase your leg strength, okay? It's brilliant because it doesn't cause pain generally. And if it does, you can find the right height for you that doesn't cause pain. And #2, it builds up a lot of tension in the muscle. It allows you to activate the quad, to think about the muscle you work in to build strength. And the way you're going to do it, you're going to come down and know the principle of turning your toes out. That's going to get a better quad activation. You're going to drop yourself down into a seated position. Now, I do still have a bad knee at certain points, and this angle for me isn't very comfortable. But a little bit lower is fine for me. Also a little bit higher. You may feel the same thing. There may be a point there that it catches. So don't worry about it. Just come down, find a place that is pain-free, and then you're going to sit there for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 seconds. And the other tip, I'll put my legs up better. The other tip that I want you to do is lift up your big toe in your shoe. This instantly puts the weight back onto your heels, and straight away, that VMO inner quad muscle lights up straight away, and it is activated for sure. And when I'm sitting in this position for a length of time, it's going to make my legs stronger. And what I want you to do is go for as long as you can, that's comfortable, and stand back up, all right? Then you're going to take 30 seconds or 40 seconds to rest, and you're going to go back down to the same position, and you're going to repeat the same time that you just did. So even if you just did 10 seconds, you're going to practice 10 seconds for a week or so. Then as you get stronger and as you get better and as you can deal with the sort of tension in the muscle, you can go 15 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. And that is how you build your leg strength. And by the end of it, you should be able to do about a minute, even minute and a half, relatively easy, okay? And that is going to go a long, long way to help you with your bad knees and activating those quad muscles, because that's super important. Now, let me know in the comments, like, what knee pain do you have? Is it after a surgery, a knee replacement, osteoarthritis? What is it? Let me know. I'd love to know what it is that you're dealing with. And up in the corner there, I'm going to leave a video up there of how to activate your glute muscles, because a lot of people, need to strengthen their glutes a little bit, and that will also help with knee pain and back pain in certain circumstances. So I want you to head over to that video, learn to activate your glutes, and I will see you on the other side.